All right, YouTube. We're back. We're back on YouTube. Technical issues. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I think I fixed them. Let's see, as we start streaming on YouTube as well. Are we gonna have any frames issues? No. Looks like everything is A-okay. You didn't miss much, chat. It was just me trying to figure out why my stream was going poo-poo. But I fixed it. It was a router issue. We're making progress, though. Making progress. Need more cherry wood. We're getting to the cherry wood level anyway. Yeah, what has else been going on? Let me see. So, I am still learning this whole streaming, whatnot, learning how to talk while I focus on doing other things is not the easiest for me. So bear with me a little bit. But I'm working on it. I want to get better at it. The only way to get better at it is by doing it. So I'm gonna be doing this more often, probably. Take me out of my comfort zone a little bit. And that is the whole point, right? But yeah, I have been having fun with it though, even though I'm not very good at it. And the whole point of everything is just to have fun. And so, my wife always says it's either a good time or a good story. Hopefully this could be both. In the long run for me. We'll see. So what am I building? I am building building to surround my honey farm. So if I fly off, right now I'm working on a city, very Victorian style, but then I'm adding in some Steam / Etherpunk stuff into the city. So right now I designed a building specifically to house a honey farm. So I designed it previously over in creative mode, using like tools like Axiom and World Edit. And now we're bringing it into my forever world. So we're getting there though. We're building it for my next, so I've been white terracotta. Ooh, I need a new block. White terracotta. Which on the vertical stream, you can't see that. For those on Twitch, you can probably see, actually no, you probably can't see that on Twitch either. My camera's covering that. There's a little info HUD I'm using a mod called Lightmatica, and there's a little info HUD that popped up that told me what block I was looking at there and for the schematic. So in this building, I challenged myself to use a block palette that I wasn't necessarily that comfortable with. I.e. pink. Oh, these. All right, let's grab. Actually, this could work. I need. Actually, let's do it below. I need a temporary blocks. Because these bone blocks here need to be a specific orientation. And once we get it done, hopefully it looks decent. I liked what it looked like in creative mode. I'm learning how to use an interesting tool called Axiom, which is a Minecraft mod specifically designed for builders. And in Axiom, there's a tool called oh, dang it. That one's just going to be a different direction. Pickaxe is too powerful. But there's a tool in Axiom. I'm going to put these up then. That you do an auto shade. And so I did an auto shade and combined the auto shade with a gradient to get the overall look of the building. Or the texture I used, it was a noise paintbrush. And it's not perfect, the actual design and creative, but it looks pretty good. So I'm really trying to stretch myself as a builder. I've always been inspired by a lot of like the really good builders, and I'm sure if you've been around the Minecraft space, people like Beatable and Grian and Pearl and Gemini Tay. Probably come to mind as really good builders. And I'm trying to get... I don't think I'm ever going to get to their level, but I'm trying to get close. As close as I can. I need some temporary blocks. So... I didn't actually need temporary blocks. But making decisions about like color and gradients and stuff, there's some tools that help with that. And I'm trying to learn those tools. And also trying to just apply them into a world. And I think some of my buildings have turned out pretty good, but some are not as good. That one over there was my first building. I attempted a manual gradient, and looking back at it now, it needs a lot of help. I need more. Cherry wood. Get rid of the mud and the jungle and the pact. I keep the pact. It's a good temporary block. Need some scaffolding. Let's sleep. But hopefully that answers your question. I added a lot more to that, but yes, I'm building. It's gonna end up looking similar in style to these other buildings over here. The biggest difference being just the color I mean, the overall size and shape, of course, but the color of it is significantly different from what I use on the other buildings close by, but it's going to fit within the style of the city. Let's see, temporary blocks. Probably should have just taken down that tree. But yeah, this whole city process is going to take a long time for what I envision. I think in the near future, what I want to do is build kind of shortly after the next drop comes out, which I'm not a betting man, but if I did bet, I would say it's coming out second or third week of September, the new copper drop in Minecraft, which I'm so hyped for. It's gonna be I voted for the copper golem anyway, so that's probably why. But this building, in a funny way, is justifying me getting ready for the next Minecraft drop, because all the honey and whatnot, that's Let's see, we'll get rid of these. Oh, I got rid of one too many. I'll grab these. I need more andesite. So after I get the bulk of the building finished, probably do an andesite run so I can finish the sidewalk. Ah, come on. The right way. There we go. Let's finish that doorway. It's gonna bug me if I don't. Now, if I was playing on an SMP, I would not use trapdoors around my door, or as much as I do in my builds, because I know what people in SMPs do with trapdoors. Let's see. Do I have scaffolding? I don't want to waste all my rockets. I don't have a sugarcane farm yet. My ender chest, scaffolding. Bamboo, bamboo. Bamboo. Bamboo, bamboo. Can't wait for the copper golem. It's gonna help these chest organizations so much more. Alright, let's drop stone. Just grab some bamboo really quick, make some scaffolding, because I'm gonna need it. I wasn't prepared for that. Hey, froggies. Perfect. Let's see. I don't think anything goes past this block. So that'll probably be... Let's go up. Whoa, whoa. Back to placing blocks. Oh. There's always something, like, in my mind, nice and relaxing about getting it in a Minecraft grind. There's something to be said about the simplicity of it. You just get in the zone. Place block after block, especially the mindless ones. Like if you're strip mining, you don't really have to think much. And after I design something in Litematica, or using Litematica to bring it into a world, that's kind of how I feel a lot of times, because it's just select the block, place it, select the block, place it, and you're just in the zone, and nothing else really matters all that much. All the cares of what else is going on kind of just fades away a little bit. This is what happens for me. Oh, that's an extra block. That's okay. How's everybody else doing? Who else is excited about the state of Minecraft right now? I saw, so there's another game. What was it called? It was called, need a new block. The game was called Everwind, and at least for me, it looks like an actual good Minecraft clone in some ways, right? So I feel like there's multiple games that have tried to emulate Minecraft, and in my opinion, almost every single one, if not every single one of them, has failed to some degree. Nothing just beats OG Minecraft. You can make some argument for some mods, but just Minecraft, it's like, it's such an iconic and then like legitimately good game. That's why it's lasted so long, right? Like, I've been playing this game since high school, and I still come back. And I mean, part of the reason I'm coming back now more is because I'm trying to make content around it, but still, like, I would play this game with my friends, whether I'm making content or not. Whoops. That's for the ray, huh? Just use regular glass there. I realized I didn't fix that. Actually. Hang on. I don't need to. I can just make some more white. When I was getting the materials, I needed a little bit more white glass, so because in the schematic there was still hover blocks. I should just use like regular wood and not. Whatchamacallit, the stripped logs, regular wood. I don't have to worry about the direction as much. A little bit easier. Oh, I'm missing some bone blocks there. We've unlocked a new block. A new block that we've gotten to. Boop, 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 boop. We've unlocked red terracotta to use. Not really unlocking a new block, but oh. See, I wish there was a way, and maybe this is crazy, and maybe this will break the game. But I wish there was a way, and maybe there's mods for this, and I bet you there is mods for this. But to have like a specific area that you can work in, right? And within that area, you can just pull from any chests. Either that or just let us have more blocks in our inventory. Like right there. I've been doing more and more like I've been using more and more blocks in my builds, right? And the more blocks I use, the more back and forth to the chest I go. For one other block. So it makes me wonder, like, well, no wonder some people don't actually go to the hassle, especially when they are like casual players, go to the hassle to make really, really detailed blocks unless they're really, or detailed builds unless they're really invested. I never did, but I want to now. And I can tell you, inventory. Let's see, I want white. Is like a huge thing that I think. Like, please, can we fix the inventory in this game? All that considered, I'm not gonna badmouth the what's up, Alex? How's it going? I'm not gonna badmouth the developers of this game too much, but I mean, inventory management is one of my biggest gripes. I think Minecraft is actually in a really good place. From a sustainability standpoint, a game, whatnot. School just started. It's kind of bad. Why is kind of bad? Because you're busier? Do you not like school? School's boring. That is true. Most of the time, I would agree. School was boring. I was lucky enough. My high school had a robotics team. And with that, we also had a robotics class. So I had some really fun engineering and robotics courses in school. Oh, need more. But oh man, there was classes that, oh my goodness, blow my brains out. I was never the writing and English person. I was always good at like math and science. Never good at the English. Like I sucked at I still suck at spelling. My wife thinks I have a undiagnosed dyslexia. And I might. But it's gray. Let's make that blue. Private school, boring? I thought private school was always, at least some of the people I've talked to that have gone to private schools, they've had like crazy cool stuff. Whoa! Ow. Like I knew someone that went to like a private, like the whole school was focused on art. And I mean, you had your other classes and whatnot too, but maybe that was a specific case, and I may be thinking that's what all private school is. Am I out of smooth sandstone? Did I not bring enough? I got regular sandstone. Oh, come on. Yeah, I hear that. I wasn't in a huge, very there it is. I mean, my hometown wasn't massive, but like my graduating class was like 200. So it was relatively small, but I bet you some private schools get really small and they get really selective, huh? That's mangrove planks, interesting. Oh, mangrove there. Terracotta. I played, actually the first time I ever played Minecraft, I told it in I told the story in one of my videos, was in school. in high school. So I was in that weird era, and 2 classes. Oh. 2 classes for German, another one for math, history, reading, language, mostly English, I guess. Oh, okay. But no, I had a what's up, Jack? I like that name. Jack is a good name. May or may not. Be my son's nickname. He goes by Jackson. Well, his name is Jackson, but we call him Jack quite a bit. So Jack is a good name. But no, I had a what I was talking about before you popped in. So I had a engineering design class my freshman year of high school, and it was the weird time where, like, nowadays I hear like high schools are banning people that have smartphones. How many subs do I have? It's on the top of the stream. I've got 694. I'm going for 1,000. But no, I was in that weird time where, like, smartphones were just starting to come out, right? And students... What? Just got another. Let's see, is it gonna actually... Oh, there it goes, it updated. Thanks for the sub, man, I appreciate it. Shout out to Jack. The legend. But no, like, so when I was in high school, there were students, right, that knew more about computers and, like, computer servers and whatnot than, like, the teachers, right? So there's this one guy, his name was actually Jack too. He put Halo Combat Evolved and Minecraft on the school servers. So we could play the Halo Combat Evolved trial. So, like, I don't know if it was Combat Evolved, but it was the first Halo game. We could play the first Halo game, the first campaign level. I don't know how our school's computers ran it, but developers actually optimized games back then, so that's probably why. And then we could play Minecraft. The only issue is it wouldn't save, so whenever we, like, logged out of the computer, all of our save files would be deleted. Just kind of a pain, but... So the first times I played Minecraft was actually in a Minecraft Creative Worlds, playing when I got my work done in high school. And what was great about that engineering class is I'd get my work done on Monday for the week, all the work for the week done Monday. And then Minecraft, Halo, and cool math games the rest of the week. It was great. Yeah, I keep hearing, like, states. Like, I thought I heard Texas just banned smartphones in school. And, like, California, I thought too. Which, like, we had rules that you couldn't take them out during class, but, like... Teachers wouldn't, like, take them away or anything. They would just yell at you. think it's just crazy. But then again, like, some of the first smartphones, you wouldn't have been able to do the same stuff you could do with them nowadays. Like, no way you're playing Minecraft on a smartphone in 2011. Unless you have, like, a crazy good smartphone, which no way I could afford. No way anybody can afford that. You can even have smart watches? What in the world? Man. I would just, like... And I know some teachers, and props to them. But being a teacher right now, with all, like, the craziness. Not every kid, but there's some pretty crazy kids out there. Like, being a teacher in the era of, like, when I was in high school, social media wasn't really massive as it is today. It was getting big, but, like, it wasn't huge. So being a teacher in the era of, like, TikTok and all of that and whatnot, I don't know how they do it. No offense to crazy kids, but I wouldn't be able to do it. So shout out to teachers. So what would I need? I need more. No, not that. What do I need more of? Sea lanterns. But, I mean, I can tell you this, though. Sorry, my phone just went off. Speaking of devices. I was always the kid that, like, I didn't like English classes, right? I didn't like reading and writing very much. Reading was fine. It was the writing that I wasn't a huge fan of. And like, I was like, yeah, I'm never gonna have to really use this. I'm gonna go into engineering, right? I'm gonna go be an engineer, and I'm never gonna have to write. So, joke's on you. I'm just not gonna care. So, after I graduated college, first job, I was working for manufacturer. They manufactured flexible packaging. I was right for the most part, but I wasn't actually in an engineering job. I was in a kind of a, I don't know how to describe it. I was in a job that did a lot of, helped the production floor schedule stuff and whatnot. When I landed my first engineering job, all I did was just write. But I worked for a medical device packaging. I did medical device packaging engineering. And so the FDA was heavily involved in everything we did, as well as a handful of other regulatory bodies like BSI and whatnot, right? Like, so there's a bunch of European regulatory bodies we have to submit all of our data and reports to, right? To say, hey, yeah, we're making these claims. How can we back up your claim, right? So I wrote all the time. Whoa, I just looked back. 8 teachers quit? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, both my sisters are actually in. One is I think she's still doing art. She's an art teacher. And then my other sister actually helps with special needs, which is just even, in a lot of ways, even crazier. It's a whole different animal. But no, I learned just the hard way that, like, hey, gotta pay attention in the... I mean, I'm not using it now. I'm kind of. It's not to the same scrutiny. I write a little bit, but the only person who sees it is me. Hey, someone else subbed. I just noticed that too. Thanks for the sub. But yeah, not to the same scrutiny, because no one else reads what I write, because all my writing is, and I don't do it too crazy, and I ad-lib a lot too, but I'll script a little bit for my YouTube videos, just to help me get an idea. It's mostly a rough outline, but I don't have to use too much of. Although, funny enough, so I did a lot of like 3D modeling, 3D software stuff, and design work in school. And then I did a little bit before I left my job in engineering. Which I could tell you the story of why at some point, but what's really cool though is so the building tool that I'm starting to use, and I'm learning how to use, it kind of turns Minecraft into a 3D modeling software. It runs a lot like Blender, if anybody's familiar with Blender. Kind of turns the game into, like, in a creative world, right? What I've been using to, more recently, you've been using, because I'm still learning all the Java stuff, because I'm a Bedrock noob at heart. But Axiom is the mod I've been using to help design my builds in creative, and then I'm using Lightmatica to bring them over to survival. But Axiom it kind of turns, not exactly, but it kind of turns Minecraft into 3D modeling in a lot of ways. Which is pretty fun. So I am using some of the stuff I learned in school for what I'm doing now. Not all of it. But the harsh reality of doing this is, if I wasn't in the situation I was, where my wife is the primary breadwinner, so she's the one that works, and I stay home mostly to take care of our son. But then when I've got time like this, the harsh reality is that this, for most people, doesn't pay the bills very quickly. So that's what that, for the people wondering, That's what that 1,000 sub goal is for. So YouTube, they don't care about subs, right? When their algorithm, right? I'm gonna get in the weeds a little bit. They don't care about subscribers when it pushes videos. And there's a lot of evidence of that. They care about some other metrics, which I'm learning how to understand and learning how to craft my videos for some of those metrics, right? Because it's just what you have to do. But funny enough, because they don't care about subscribers, you can't actually start getting a cut of your ad revenue on your videos until you hit 1,000 subscribers. So that's, if you're curious, that's what that goal is for, because that's when I could start getting a little cut, which would be nice. I don't necessarily need it. I'm having fun doing what I'm doing, so I'm not super concerned about it. I mean, I'm living the dream in a lot of ways. Oh, wrong button. I get to do a lot of stuff that I like to do. I mean, there's some hard stuff about being a stay-at-home dad, for sure. But it's also a lot of fun. So I'm not a huge fan of like doing the household stuff. It's boring doing the chores. But I love to cook. So I do 99% of the cooking. And one of my favorite things to do. All right, this is what do I need here? Pink terracotta. So I really love to try to recreate dishes that I've had from like try to make restaurant quality dishes at home. It's like learning how to, there's a technique that like Chinese restaurants use called velveting. Learning how to velvet chicken and beef so it's really, really tender and like a stir fry. Like, I'm getting pretty good at that. One of my favorite meals, and if I was ever big enough to be on what's the Mythical Kitchen last meals, this would be a part of it, is Korean bulgogi beef. And I went to a Korean restaurant with my father-in-law recently, and oh my goodness. It was like, yeah, these slabs, those are slabs, okay. So good. But I'm working on getting my bulgogi beef to taste like that Korean restaurant's bulgogi beef. But I'm getting close. So maybe, I don't know, maybe one day, on this fun tangent as I'm building, yeah. Sorry for making people hungry. How's it going, Lily, by the way? I haven't tried kimchi. I love kimchi, though. I haven't tried making kimchi. I was actually really disappointed because this is stair slap. I bought a can of just canned kimchi, and I had the fresh stuff like really recent, so canned kimchi was just so it was bad. What are you? You're supposed to be Jerry. How I saw you streaming earlier, Lily. How was your stream? You don't know who B000100 is? That's good. So B000100. I put that on my axe earlier today as a joke. Oh, you just downloaded Late Matica? You gotta learn, oh, sorry, I'm just reading chat and not answering questions. So B000100 is probably, I don't know if he's my favorite, but he's up there. Top 5 Minecraft YouTubers that I watch. I watch everything he puts out. I don't care how long it is, what the video is about. I watch it all. He, to be completely 100% honest, he is probably who I aspire most to be like as a content creator. I don't copy him necessarily that great, but he is yeah, he is an artist. Like, that man is a Minecraft visionary. He's also from a very, very awesome state in the United States. I'm pretty sure he's from Michigan. And completely unbiased, but Michigan's pretty awesome. I mean, although Indiana's pretty close. I grew up in Michigan, so that's why I'm not biased. But no, I was waiting for someone. I look very Michigan. How about that for Michigan? No, I went to Michigan State. First college. Which hopefully, yes, the correct team. We're not the cheaters. Hopefully we can go bowling this year. For those who don't understand football terms, hopefully we can go to a bowl game. I don't have hope though. Our football team is not very good right now. Although, so I lived both in East Lansing for a while when I went to Michigan State, and then I actually had an internship at a company right outside of Ann Arbor. So I lived near Ann Arbor for a little bit. Don't live in Ann Arbor. Oh, shoot. I think I know where that's at. I'm probably going to butcher it. Tecumseh, right? Is that how you say that? Okay, back here, I don't care about direction. Yeah, I grew up outside of Lansing, outside the capital of Michigan. I miss it. I currently live in the deep, deep south. Let's see, some dirt. I need some dirt. Oh, yep. I'm pretty sure I've been there. Michigan has some funky, I don't care. Oh, I didn't grab more bone blocks. That's what I was grabbing. Yeah, once you get up north, oh my goodness, is the towns in Michigan small? It is crazy. Up north Michigan. We'd go to a small little town called Manton. Or Matin. I don't know. I've heard it pronounced both ways. Like it was... Oh, are they... yeah, that is the right school then. That's where I met my wife. We met at MSU. That's where my parents met. They met at MSU. That's where my brother-in-law and sister met. By the way, I am hyped for... I mean, I don't think we're going to be great, but I'm hyped. I'm always hyped for college sports. We're rolling into the time of year. College football. Spend an all-day Saturday watching college football. Oh, let's see. Next, no, we gotta do those bone blocks and then do the whole roof. We're getting progress on this. Oh, I need copper blocks. Oh, that's not. And then I need pale oak. I'm like, come on, how's my copper doing? The Colt, I think you're getting a pro ball team and a college stuff confused a little bit. That's all good. Let me just grab some of these. Oh, no. Leave that there. Leave that there. I want that to oxidize, help oxidize that. I need like all of these, so. that grocery store, you're referencing better be Myers. I guess they have those in Indiana too, though. IU's looking pretty good for football. I don't know about Purdue. I follow the Big Ten pretty. It helps when Myers not that far south. I thought Meyer went down into Kentucky. I thought they had it in I mean, I miss Kroger too. I thought they had a Meyer down in Louisville. Or like E-Town, Kentucky. It may just be like a one-off though. Talking about all my random Michigan and Midwest nonsense while I'm trying to build in Minecraft. I thought I've seen one in Indianapolis. But I've only been to Indy a few times. Indianapolis has one of the best. It's a chain, so there's some just to know it's a chain. But one of the best. It's not like a really authentic Mexican taco place. But there's a taco place. I first tried it in San Antonio, Texas. Called Torchy's Tacos. And there's one outside of Indianapolis in Fishers. And they are like super good. It's kind of they have some wacky tacos though. They don't have like the traditional street tacos as much. But they're super good. Whenever we drive, because we'll drive from where we're at right now in Bama. Like we went to Michigan a couple months ago now. And we'll drive and we'll usually stop in Indianapolis. And then I have a brother, I don't know what the closest major city to him is, but he's like kind of in between South Bend and Fort Worth. I missed. Yes. Yes, I do have. I have one child so far. He will be 2 in December. And I don't know if I'm allowed to share this yet, but you know what? I'm going to share this. I don't think many people would really care anyway, but we may or may not have 2 more on the way. Yeah. I don't know what's gonna. My life is gonna be crazy. I don't think my wife would care. We haven't made like a crazy social media announcement or anything yet, but yeah, my wife just might happen to be pregnant with twins. And that was a shock. And the internet, I don't think many people knows on the internet that, but I did say that I was playing Peak, which is a fun game. I've been playing that every Saturday. Streaming exclusively on Twitch for Peak. I'll stream Minecraft over on YouTube, just so I don't throw off my audience too much. But they knew these are like buddies I went to college with that were playing Peak, and I was streaming. And they asked me about it, so the internet already knew. Now I'm not a massive presence on the internet, so it's not like it's gonna be like viral news, like people are freaking out about it. Not like Smallish Beans and Lizzie, LD Shadow Lady. They just had a baby. So, like, what do you think about, to change the topic a little bit? What do you think about the new drop coming out? Have you seen much about it? I think it's gonna be awesome. I think the new fall drop. I mean, they're just adding my only gripe. Am I out of? I'm not a Smithstone. Okay. I ended up taking a long time. Yeah, I'll watch Green and BWO's and Ethos perspective probably the most. Villager changes. I didn't hear about. Are there going to be villager changes in this update finally? I didn't hear anything about villager changes yet. I heard about the I've played the new copper. That's actually what this building is for. It's preparing me for all the new copper. It's a honey farm. Oh, all the experimental villager changes are actually coming? Uh-oh. Have I seen session? Yes, I did watch session 7. So that one was funny. So I started with Rens, which I don't usually watch Rens. I don't know why. Rens is usually pretty good. But I had to go back and watch Pearl's perspective. No, they're not broken yet. The 1.21, that's all experimental. My librarians are broken. Here. I don't know how. Okay, mobs can't move over rails. Am I right about that? And this one's blocked off. And this whole area is lit up. So I was AFKing to oxidize all this copper. And I come in here, and all my librarians are zombies. Like, how? Where did a zombie get in? Yeah, and the same thing happened over here. Like, I've got rails here on purpose to block mobs from coming in. I mean, spawned above. I don't know where they would have spawned. That's weird. Oh well. Up there's lit up. I made sure this whole building's spawn proof. But they can push each other. Oh, yeah, that could do it. I mean, I was AFKing for many hours, so that's probably what happened. Oh, let's I'm gonna come back to the details over here. Oops. How so? Building a guide in vanilla? Is it just because you've been playing modded Minecraft for so long? What are you working on? What guide? If it's okay if you don't want to spoil. Oh, Lightmatica. Yeah, Lightmatica. I don't know what other schematic tools there are. This Lightmatica is the one that I've always used. And I'm learning doing a recreation of the Pink Lady Mansion. I'm not familiar with that. Big Cherry. Oh. Yeah, I'm not familiar. Sounds cool. Victorian pink, white towers. Oh. Okay, so it's not that far off, probably, from some of the style. And all the interpretive styles that I've been throwing in some of my builds. I haven't been doing perfectly Victorian, but I've got a lot of Victorian. Oh, I think okay, I know what you're working on now. Okay, I've lurked on you a couple. I think you've done a little bit of planning on stream, right? And I've lurked a little bit. Oh, I'm terrible at thumbnails. So lazy when it comes to thumbnails. I need to be better at thumbnails if I want to get discovered more. Whoops. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping in. We'll have to do something like bingo or something again sometime. So that was fun. I can get rid of those. Clear out the inventory a little bit. Need those more glass. Chat, we're getting there. We are getting there. I mean, I started the stream down here, and I've had lots of distractions. Ah, wrong block, wrong block. Oh, gone. All right, so I've had some interesting it's kind of my experience building stuff like this, and this isn't a great example because it's been so slow today. And it hasn't been slow, but I guess this building is a bit bigger than some of the other buildings I've built recently. That's why it feels a little slower per building. But one thing that I do that I've started doing is I find it faster to get like the walls and windows in survival build first. Oh, I'm out of pink terracotta. And then I go back and like, you can see in the Litmatica schematic, there's a bunch of details I'm missing. So I will go back and add in all like the window details. And the best tool, I guess best tool, I don't know if I call it a tool, but the best way that I found to do that is actually using the Happy Ghast to fly around kind of like it's creative. It makes things so much easier. It's one of the best new additions to the game recently. And I will... That's a hill that I would die on too. But the Happy Ghast makes survival building so much nicer. Also, so one of the things that I've been working on is getting better at like building, but specifically trying to be more precise about the specific blocks that I'm using. And in my next YouTube video, next long form, not live stream, regular YouTube video, which I'm hoping to have out by the end of this week. You'll see this build in that video as a time lapse. But I'm gonna do a little mini kind of tutorial of how I'm determining what blocks I should use, where at, and whatnot, and the tools that I use for that. So if you're interested in that, make sure you check out the video when it comes out, hopefully this Saturday. Oh. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see how long it actually takes me to finish. So you're getting exclusives because you're hearing live. You're hearing live. You're getting exclusive previews and exclusive thought processes, right? That's what you get for or yeah, that's what you get. No, that's part of kind of this live stream, at least the way I'm going to be doing them. Is if you're here, you get some exclusive thought process, exclusive why not something a little bit different than the value of just watching my YouTube videos, right? That's my strategy. But so kind of an exclusive preview of what... I actually have to take this down. Of what's to come. I don't want to spoil too much. Let's just say, so my plan for the video that I'm working on, which this build is a part of, is... So I built a honey farm, and then I'm going to build a copper farm. And not just any copper farm. I'm going to build the Mac Daddy of all copper farms. And guess what? It doesn't use that many blocks. So it's not going to be a super time-intensive farm build. It's going to be relatively straightforward. Fly away. So mobs despawn, and then go grab. But yeah, this farm, I was scouring the internet for the design for a copper farm. And I am a little worried that this farm is going to crash my game whenever I use it. It is that crazy. Need... Do I have cherry stairs? Where are my cherry stairs? Probably way too many stairs. I don't need that many. That's okay. We're almost at the roof of the tower. And then we'll put the details in. And the last thing I'm going to do is so that's... Where'd my scaffolding go? There it is. I don't need those yet. But yeah, so the last thing I'm going to do on this building is there's a greenhouse that I built on top. So we'll put that in after we get the window details in and all the... whatchamacallit's in. All the other fun foliage, leaves, bushes, whatever you want to call them. Details in. Pulling down all the helper blocks. We'll get rid of all those. We're just about at the top. This actually should start to speed up a little bit. Okay, next layer. Oops. Whoops. Ow. I mean, it's starting to come shape. We're getting there. We're getting there, chat. Slowly in there. Probably gonna skip the whatchamacallits, the getting the andesite to finish. Ooh. The sidewalk, just because it's getting late. It's taking a little bit longer than I thought. That's okay. I'm here for it. Ditch the copper for now. I won't ditch that yet. So chat, I think I'm gonna be streaming Minecraft twice a week at some point, maybe once a week, depending on what I stream on Monday. Monday is kind of my catch all day, do whatever I want. It may turn into Minecraft or Minecraft Mondays. That could be a thing. You're happy? Good. I'm glad. It sounds bad. I sounded condescending. How do you say that? Newpie? Is that how you say your username? Hang on, let's I'm glad you're happy though. Why are you happy if you don't mind sharing? Yeah, we're gonna have to go get rid of a whole bunch of health blocks. That's okay. Oh, I need more cherry logs. Come back for the cherry log. Oh. Wrong block. Is that a heart giving a hug emoji? My house? What about it? All the Pokemon? The Pokemans. Am I out of cherry logs? No, I'm not. Yeah, I love me some Pokemans. My favorite Pokemon are back there. Actually, you probably can't even see them. I realize the YouTube stream, you can't see them as much as the Twitch stream. But good old Umbreon is my favorite. Thanks. I tried playing Cobblemon, and I might go back to it, but for whatever reason, and maybe I'm weird. I don't know. I might be weird, but I have a hard time getting into modded Minecraft. I mean, I'm playing semi-modded Minecraft right now, but I have a hard time getting into like real modded Minecraft. Yeah, maybe I'm strange. Your likes, sad, happy, please. What? What? What does that mean? Like what I like? And what I dislike? Is that what you mean by that? I don't know. I don't know what you're asking, buddy. I'm confused. Your house? What about my house? What I like about my house? What I dislike about my house? Is that what you're asking? I mean, yeah, I'm streaming out of my house. I owns it. I have a mortgage on it. I want to do a desk revamp project where so my desk is like an L desk. You can kind of see the shelf over here, and I want to get a standing desk. And why I want a standing desk, I think while I'm streaming especially, standing will help keep me energized a little bit. I have a hard time keeping my energy up, but that's okay. But right now, I don't want to do that. I don't want to invest more into my setup yet. Or are you talking about the house that I'm building in Minecraft? Am I just that? Just not paying attention? You're talking about mod name, please. So I'm using Lightmatica. So I used right now I'm using Lightmatica. I used a mod called Axiom and World Edit to design this in a creative world. But yeah. Oh, wrong button. I don't use tons of worlds or tons of mods in this world. I'm keeping it semi-vanilla, and by that it's mostly optimization mods. Like there's all the optimization mods that make Minecraft run, or help Minecraft run better. I'm using a lot of those. I use like FreeCam, and I've got Flashback running right now, which Flashback is a recording, in-game recording that you can create time lapses with. Let's see, I need iron bars. But yeah, like all of the... Hey buddy, what do you got? I have mini blocks. I don't know, what else do I have in this world? Nothing that crazy, mods wise. This is a... So my favorite Minecraft series and whatnot are like the semi-vanilla, mostly vanilla Minecraft series. Oops. By mostly vanilla, they're pretty much vanilla. Most people can do what I'm doing without any mods. Mods just make it nice and easier. Oh, wrong block! Wrong block! No, I am also live on Twitch. So what I'm doing, right now is, so I'm live on YouTube, the shorts feed, the verticals, and also live full screen, horizontal screen on Twitch. So if you're interested in the full stream, twitch.tv/ValorZC. And if not, if you're here just to hang out on YouTube, sounds good to me. Hang out on YouTube all you want. If they're working, which you have to have your YouTube sub setting public. What do you mean my face? Are you saying I'm ugly? My face? What's about my face? My face is tired. That's really what's going on with my face right now. My face is tired. I just noticed something that's different. Huh. Okay, it's gonna be slightly different. I'm gonna point that out in the YouTube video now. Oh, this is the face of a tired dad. Yeah. An old tired dad to a toddler. Oh, wrong block. Ah. Yeah, my block picker's not working. Thanks for stopping in, Noopy. Appreciate it. Old. Yes, old. I'm old. I only have tired. Yes, that is true. Tired baby Tyler otherwise. Yeah, I only have a couple good months left. Only have a couple good months left and I'm in my 30s. Yeah, I just have one right now, but my life is about to be turned even more upside down next year. Because my wife is pregnant with twins. So, yeah, it's gonna be crazy. We're one was planned, but the second was a surprise. That's for sure. Then I'm gonna be really tired. Oh no. I'm gonna have to make more of those. They're gonna despawn on me. Well, see, our plan right now is so whichever one is misbehaving, that's the one we're gonna say who is the mistake or not planned. No, I'm just kidding. We're excited. It's definitely overwhelming, but we're excited. see, are there some? Almost there. Let's see, can I stick the landing? I can. Professional Minecrafter right here. Oh, wrong block again. I always put the wrong block. That block, oh, I don't know where it went. I'm gonna have to make more of those walls probably. Keep losing them. Chat, this build is almost done. So what we'll have to do, we'll get this roof. In place the rest of the way. And then we gotta take down all the dirt's temporary blocks. And then there's a greenhouse I'm building over on the other side. That should be pretty quick. And then I wanted to finish the sidewalk, but it's getting late. So I'm forcing myself to finish everything but the sidewalk. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make more. I lost some of the deep slate polished walls. Oh no, I have a whole nother stack. I think I'm okay. Do I have the cherry logs for a reason? Nope. That is a good call. Am I out of... I need more tiles. No, I had them there for all that. I didn't, I didn't strip the cherry logs before I started building. I stripped all the other logs before I started building, but I forgot the cherry logs, so I had them in my offhand so I could strip them as I was building. That was a lag spike. Almost done with the roof. And then we'll go put all the window details, all the... all the window details, all the hanging like branches and limbs and whatnot, hanging leaves. Do the greenhouse. So chat, for those who weren't here earlier, this building is literally just to house honey farm. So I felt it lore appropriate for the world that they would have a greenhouse on top. So not only is there... Oh, this is the last... Okay. No, I can't. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm so excited. So I have a niece and nephew that are quite a bit older than my son. He'll be 2 in just a few months here. I need all of those though, not the orange. Oh, I need the walls. Don't need that. Don't need that. But I've played Minecraft with my niece and nephew, and that's a lot of fun. Every once in a while, I'll jump in a world with them. Not as much as I would like to, but that's just because busy. People are busy. All right, let's bring this down and I'll do the plants at the end. Okay. Funny my. I'll ditch the copper for now. Yeah, we gotta get rid of all those temporary blocks. Yep, it's buildings for this. For honeycomb on the other side over there in that open space, I'm gonna do one for honey bottles. The interior is gonna need work. All right, I need some assistance. Don't look at this part of the world, it's a mess. I need to hide all my farms. Oh, here comes the slowest ride ever. Yeah, I have my render distance turned way down too, don't I, right now? So it streams a little bit better. That roof, I like that roof. That looks pretty good. Man, I'm just gonna put it all over. That way I can just go section by section, up, down, up, down, up, down. This world's coming together. This world is definitely coming together though. Slowly but surely. But I have all the time in the world in this world. I'm always gonna come back to it. What are you hitting on? You hitting on the chests? Oh, come on, don't do that to me. Man, I'm still getting used to the fresh animations with the Happy Ghast. They're freaking crazy. Just gonna put some... I need to get the sidewalk completed too. But that will probably be for tomorrow. Probably off stream. Just knock it out on recording for my video. Okay, I think we're now should be ready for... You just doing circles in the air? Why is that? It's weird that those are... Am I missing one somewhere? I mean, they're there. Lightmatic has been weird. Do I think Happy Ghast? So... do Happy Ghast need speed boosts? I think... I wish they could be affected by... I don't know if they can. I haven't tried it, but I wish they could be affected by speed potions, maybe? Just because if they had a speed boost when I was trying to do this kind of stuff, it'd drive me crazy. Oh, it's a directional thing, isn't it? You know, I don't think these leaves have, But yeah, I mean, I think speed potions for Happy Ghast would be good. I think I like them where they're at for building. But a temporary speed boost would be huge. Or if you could like, and they got rid of it. You can't pull mobs with rockets anymore. So that could be the solution too, is that you can just allow Happy Ghasts, but I don't know how they would do that. Be able to pull them on a lead with a rocket? I need those. Get back here. But I don't know. I think it's tricky. The developers, in my opinion, did a pretty good job with them. I try not to complain too much about the developers. Because I think Minecraft is in a really good state right now. I mean, there's other games right out that, like, the way Minecraft is updating, there's a lot of other games that, like, oh yeah, here's a bunch of new content, but it's behind a paywall. Where Minecraft is like, they're updating the game like crazy, and it's free. You buy the game once and you get all the free updates. You don't have to buy DLCs. Let's see, that's all there, that's all there. Yeah, but there's civil lawsuit. I don't know much about that, honestly. At least they're not like Roblox. Like, my son and kids will never be allowed to play Roblox unless they change Roblox like crazy. Let me take care of this guy. I mean, I guess the only other thing that I would say, okay, I thought, is just making sure. Ow. All right. Oh yeah, I personally don't understand. I've never tried Roblox, and I don't want to. But I'm also not a huge fan of games that are microed or that are riddled with microtransactions. And I guess Minecraft Bedrock is like that a little bit this day and age. But there's worse offenders. Like griefers in Roblox? Is that what you're saying? I'm not familiar with all that. Yeah, I mean, I feel like when I was a kid, like, my parents had no idea. Oh, messing. Okay, I gotcha. I mean, that happens with certain Minecraft servers too. People grief. But no, when I was a kid, like, I feel like my parents had no idea what games and even like online games. It was a lot harder to get personal information. There's a lot less of that. I mean, I'm sure there was. But like, I definitely had some people try to scam me in like classic RuneScape. And like the online, I played a lot of like Xbox Live too. Most of the time I was just in parties with people I knew in real life. And I never really expanded to engaging with other people. Secretly trying to... Yeah, that's gonna be tough, but that's a few years down the road for me. Hey, buddy. I need an ender chest over here. Thanks. I'm trying my best. I'm still learning all this content creation stuff, so. Even though I've been doing, been posting videos on YouTube for over a year now, which is kind of crazy. Let's see. All right, so here's a question then, if you've been subscribed for a little while. What kind of stuff would you like to see more of or less of? And if you don't have any, it's fine. I don't want to necessarily put you on the spot. That's one thing that so I think part of my brand, and especially in live streams. So so I get very inspired by like other Minecraft YouTubers and stuff, right? And so one of my favorite Minecraft YouTubers is Impulse, SV Impulse. And he does it on the podcast more, but I don't necessarily want a podcast. Ooh. How am I gonna do these stairs? Let's put temporary block behind it. But during live streams especially, I want to talk about like being a small content creator. I want to talk about what I've experienced. I think a lot of kids nowadays are like I didn't need all those. I just needed one, didn't I? They think, oh yeah, I'll just be a YouTuber or whatever, right? And so I kind of want to make sure especially if anybody asks questions about like content creation in general, I want to be open about like my experience. And one thing that is really hard to get unless you get a really good group around you, which I have some friends that I've made in content creation already. Just a few, right? Not like anything crazy, not a ton. But unlike a normal job, you don't really get feedback. Okay, you subscribed after seeing Skyblock Hardcore. Yeah, so I'm working on another series similar. I don't know if you saw that video yet. Oh. It's a good thing this world's not hardcore. But no, I'm working on another. Yeah, I don't know if that. Yeah, that one hasn't got the same traction so far, but it's Do I research trends? I do a little bit. I don't research trends in as much as I probably should. Part of it is it's just sometimes it's a challenge with all the time I have to do trend research too. I also don't necessarily want to chase trends. What blocks are those? Phone blocks? Okay. No. So I don't have a full-time job. I used to. I am a full-time stay-at-home dad. Just the situation my wife and I are in. So I used to work as an engineer actually, and my wife's job, she moves around every few years, and when we moved to where we're at currently, there's not much job opportunities for me here, and childcare is expensive. So we just made the decision that I'd stay stay home for now. And I've wanted to do like my own entrepreneur type stuff. I was always really interested in like gaming YouTube, making like, do these leaves. A thing for me. Like I was always interested in that. When I was in school, I did I had some like montage videos I made on like classic RuneScape. They're all off YouTube now because I used copyrighted music. I didn't know what I was doing. But this is something I've always wanted to do, so we figured, it's a good opportunity for low risk to take some time, stay home with my son and future kids, and then give this a try to see if I could make it a thing. And I haven't been super obsessed with like, and that's the advice I'd give anybody that was doing this. Don't get obsessed with need some stairs too. With how slow the progress is for like subscriber count and all that stuff, right? Like you do that, you're just gonna end up like giving up too early, right? Ooh, I don't have fences. Yeah. And I've always been like more introverted and more introverted and reserved. This is just always how I've been growing up. So all this especially live streaming, I'm not super great at it yet. Warp fence. I need more than that. I thought I made some warp fences. I need those still. But it's one of those things where you have to enjoy the process. And if you don't enjoy the process, then it's not worth it. And for me, the biggest thing is I really love I had stairs. There they are. Like the whole learning. Like I played Minecraft Bedrock. I've switched over completely to Java. Learning how to do Java and manage mods, all that stuff is big learning curve. Recently I've been learning Axiom, which is another Minecraft mod, and that Minecraft mod is basically 3D rendering or 3D modeling. Which is 3D modeling. I have some background in it, so Axiom so far is what? So Axiom has actually been coming there. Yeah. they surprised me. But no, Axiom is coming to me pretty easily, just because of my background in engineering. It's 3D modeling. But that's the biggest thing that I like about the content creation stuff is there's so much to learn. Come on. Got him. That's like the biggest thing that I've been trying to keep myself focused on, is that I'm learning new skills, and then maybe if I end up going back into a full-time job eventually, then I may have learned some more marketable skills. Alright, I need more warped fences and gates. Oh, it is really late. Oh, for me. So I'm a builder. Okay, I wouldn't consider myself a builder. Although that's what I've been focusing on a lot. Do I not have any warped? I've been focusing a lot on building in this world, in this series. Learning how to do different building techniques, learning how to use different building mods and stuff to help. I also have been really trying to, let's see, do I have warped? There's some fences. Do I not have any warped wood? Alright, I may have to get those later. No warped wood anywhere? My storage is awful. More warped fences. Gates. I really like redstone. And unfortunately, most of the time, I just do what most people do, and I go look for a tutorial of how to do something in redstone. But I also want to learn how to make my own redstone designs. So I'm working on that. It's not a huge strength, but I understand the concepts of redstone decently well. I am a terrible parkour. Terrible at parkour. I'm terrible at PvP. I tried Bed Wars once and just got completely wrecked. Give me an FPS game for competitive play and I'll be good at that, but I'm not good at Bed Wars. All right, let's. Did you have an idea? Let's hear it. Man, I don't have any warped wood, and it's getting late. I will probably have to finish some of these. Finish touches up later. All right, let's All right, chat. So I just looked at the clock, and it is very late for me. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to finish this. Let's jump over to just chatting today, but that's okay. This build will be complete on my next episode. I'm waiting for hopefully, Brad, I'm waiting for that content recommendation. I want to hear it. While we're in just hang out, just chatting for a bit while I slowly end the stream here. But I'll take any recommendations. Okay. So people will use crafters to make anything. Opinion. But there's one for splitting the first thing and getting it into 8 options, for example. Then you have it go into a storage chest, attached or a la carte. Ah, you are reading my mind. So I do have, and I'll say this, I mentioned it earlier in stream, but I don't think you were here for it. So logs has been done for sure, yes. If you follow Hermitcraft, Exuma and Mumbo Jumbo both have done logs with bamboo. I do all the, and then I think he's done. I think Exuma's done a bunch of log variant ones too. I think. Don't quote me on that. I have plans in this world, this my forever world, to do a massive factory for every single copper block. And as well as I'm going to do one side that's going to be bamboo, and that's going to be like chests and barrels and chiseled bookshelves and the new shelf block that's coming out. So, here, we'll go back in game really quick. Whoop. So in here, let's take out the schematic. So I did not come up with this design for here. But this is a auto crafter for the honey farm that makes the shears. And so whenever one of the shears runs out, which I need to get more bees in there because that one's not actually filling up. So whenever any of the shears, are they not damaging? Or is that one not doing it either? But anyway, they are working because they are being used. I've got tons of honeycomb, which I'm going to need more storage. Oh my goodness. But so this module works really well for blocks that use 2 to 3 different blocks. And I don't think there's any copper, 2 or 3 different. Or the same blocks, right? In different patterns. So after I finish this build in the next episode in my YouTube video, I'm planning to make a copper farm, and then in a couple episodes down the road, or in the next episode after this one that I'm hoping to release this week, I'm going to be doing a massive factory for all of the copper blocks. So I'll input ingots, and then the ingots will go and split off. They'll make the trapdoors, the doors, lightning rods. Some will go off, become nuggets, so they can make the copper lanterns and torches that are coming soon. And then some will go off, become blocks, and then all the block variants. And then I'm also going to have to put in blaze rods. So I'm going to have to make a blaze farm for this as well, so I can make the copper bulbs. So I do have plans for that. So you're reading my mind. I need to start designing it because it's going to be massive. It's going to be a lot of work for that. So I do. That is a great content idea, and it's in the works because that's something I've been wanting to do for a while. I know in the that button and what Tango Tech, he did one for Redstone. It's going to be a similar build idea to his giant redstone factory. So when do I stream? So my stream schedule has been sporadic, but I'm trying to be better at that. So I usually stream. What I want to do is I usually am planning to stream Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So Monday, starting around 7:45 to 8 p.m. U.S. Central Time. Usually go until about 10:30, 11 U.S. Central Time. Same on Wednesday, and then Saturday. And Monday might be Minecraft, might not be Minecraft. I think I might just make Monday Minecraft Monday. And then I might do a different game on Wednesdays periodically. But Monday and Wednesday is probably going to be mostly Minecraft streams. And then Saturday, right now, we've been playing a game called Peak with some of my friends who actually aren't content creators. I just stream when we play because it is a hilarious game. There's some clips that are really funny that I have on my second YouTube channel, which is just ValorZC2, spelled out TWO. If you want to check those out, they're really funny. But I stream. I'm planning to stream Monday, Wednesday, Saturdays, and then the goal is to have a new Minecraft YouTube video on my main YouTube channel out every other Saturday. That's all subject to change and projects and whatnot and all that fun stuff. But anyway, it is late. I need to go to bed. My son is going to be up at an ungodly hour. And whatnot, but so I actually probably should get some sleep because I didn't get great sleep last night anyway, and I'm tired. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll be back on to stream Wednesday. I need to figure out what I'm going to do on Wednesday, but I'll be streaming Wednesday Minecraft of some sort. But anyway, thank you. I will see you later.